right, I think we're good. There's just one thing I need to do real quick, though. Yeah, we're just a couple minutes late, but it is what it is. I gotta make sure this is. It is okay. Oh, actually, I gotta change something else too. All right, hold on. Almost ready. Oh, there's just a couple things not right here, though. Okay, now it's right. Okay, almost there. All right, we're almost there. Uh, we're almost there. Cool. All right, one more thing. Now that's done. I got to switch over to my other headset because I'll have to be switching over mics here soon. But awesome. All right. So the thing I'm doing right now is hitting playback on this soundtrack, and we're finishing this up. For me to make this a printable book, which we're going to be doing, is that we're going to have to be doing, have to divide the pages up, which is not too hard. I did most of it off stream, but wanted to show the process of me doing this. So I try to make it as little, we're almost done, to be honest. But I actually like doing this. This is actually, well, for a little bit. After a while, it gets a little tedious. But it'll be worth it. And it looks like we have some leeway here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I think I'm going to print it bigger. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We need to duplicate these though. I don't know if I want to fold it in half or print it long ways and get a little bigger book out of it. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I We'll see. All right, let's do this. Duplicate 2 pages. And duplicate 4. All right, it should be good. Is this new? Or is that above? Nope, it's new. I don't think we have much more. We only got 3 pages to go. And then we'll have to see if it divides by 2. It doesn't. We're going to have to add a page. Well, we'll see how this is. No, I don't think it's going to be. All right. So we'll have to create a page, which is all right. It's fine. So I need, how many more pages? We only need 2 more. Yeah, we're almost done. Cool. All right, we are done with this part of it. All right. So delete this and we're good to go. All right, so actually 46. Problem is though, I don't like that. Because when we open up the book, so we're gonna have to design a little bit. Because this is supposed to be right after that. We don't want that. We want after the cover. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with the cover. It's gonna be hardback though. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. Let's go ahead and edit this. I mean, I already have this. I'm not like removing this. It's just the first page. And I kind of like that. So this. All right, hold on. No, I need 2 of these pages, but that's fine. We can just duplicate this. Because that'll go on the back of that. This will be the first page. Oh, no, we'll do something separate for that. Okay, but first page. And that starts the second page. All right. How much is that? That is 48. Okay. So now we can print this. All right. Let's see how we're going to print this, though. Ooh, okay. It's a big art book. Oh, we want letter. That's what we're going to be printing in. All right, let's go to 65%. See how that looks. Nope. This is a really big art book. Let's go to 50%. No, no, no. Okay, it's not printing. 40%. Well, that's... Okay, we need to go a little bit more. Let's go 38. Okay, 38 looks like it's going to be the... Yeah, let's do that. And I do like the little border here. All right. The first thing we need to do is we need this unphoto glossy paper. I'm going to go ahead and make it a PDF first. There's a bug in this. I don't know what it is, but we'll get rid of it. I'm actually excited for this, how this book's going to turn out. I don't know how exactly. I know. We'll figure it out. All right. So how many pages is this? 48. So how many? Because we're doing front and back. So It'll be 24 pages. Okay, fair enough. Let's get that ready. All right, it's time to switch over. All right, it's time to switch over. All right. I gotta make sure that is right. So,
is that picking it up? I need to get a better. Yeah, okay, it is. I need to get a better mic for doing when I go to the desk. So yeah, I'm printing out. So yay! All right. The thing is, I need to open the blinds more. I almost stepped on something that would have been a logo, equivalent to stepping on a Lego logo. Lego. So I got the box done, and I think the box came out pretty dang good. You even got the system requirements here. So yeah, we have to polish it up a bit, but for the most part, I really like how this box came out. All right. All right, we need photo paper. And I think that's this right here, right? Yeah, we don't. All right, so I got some left over. You can tell the photo paper here is pretty good. It's the shiny stuff. But I don't have enough. I bought a whole bunch of this stuff. Like I bought 2,000 pages from fine cardstock, but it's this paper here, billiard. Not to be confused with billiard, but I already went with one ream. I got 3 left though, but it's expensive. It's even expensive when you buy it in bulk. It's 1,000 times cheaper than well, 1,000, but it's a lot cheaper when you buy it in bulk versus getting like a stack of like this. I also have to buy in bulk some like glossy cardstock, and that stuff's even more expensive. But I'm hoping that it'll be fun. I'm hoping I can get some money from this, at least a little bit, to pay for the materials. That's what pretty much I just want to do is break even for that. All right, let's go ahead and print this. No, I don't want pinned messages. Here we go. All right, so okay, no, something's wrong. We have to do 2 more pages. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, I just realized I'm thinking of something else. Okay. Cover back, and that's page 1. So we need another page here, I think. All right, this is the art book. So page back. And then the first page. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, wait a minute. Okay, so page back. So we can delete one of these pages. Hold on. Yeah, delete one of these pages. Page back. Okay, so page back, first page. Oh crap, we almost forgot something. No, it should be okay. I think it should be fine. Sometimes the printer gives me lip about memory issues, but these are just pretty much images, so I'm thinking it'll be fine. Okay, so this, okay. And I do want like an extra page. We'll see how it looks like since we're printing it back to front. So we want this on because we're not doing short edge, we're doing long edge. And that should be all the pages, right? Yep, 47. Ooh, okay, that's not going to work. All right. Duplicate. Get rid of this one though. It'll have the NSF, the final one. That's just a page buffer. I could just say notes, but you know, I don't feel like it. All right. Are you going to do all pages? Okay, so 48 pages. Cool. That should be 24 pages. All right, so this is going to take a little while to print, but it's okay. On photoglass paper print. Cool. It's on its way. I'm hoping that the toner I have in it now is plenty enough, but I guess we'll see. All right, it's doing its magic. It's printing. No, since we got since we got this already, I really did like how this box comes out. So I did Ys 8 too. Ys 8 came out pretty good. Really like how both of these came out. But the thing I need to do though is, all right, so that's printing. Let's just get this ready then. This is I making the Ys 8 box or 9 box while the book is ready. Since we got this done, so might as well do that. Oh, that's the reason why. I was wondering why it's not dark. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do the Ys 8 box real quick. How many pages can we do in this one? All right, so that's one. Two. And that should get, okay, so perfect. But I think my first Ys game was actually it was Ys 3 for the Super Nintendo. It was okay. And then the next one I haven't played until, what was it, Ys 8. I had a viewer, Dragon, who suggested it. And I didn't, he suggested it like 3 or 4 years ago. And I was like, I didn't pay attention to it. Then when I finally looked into it, I was like, oh, I missed this. So that was my fault, but it's really good. So I got Ys 9. Ys 9 is okay. I'll probably stream that eventually. I gotta fix that. I think I got some glue on it by mistake. It rubbed off on the toner a bit, but that's okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, once we put the thing on it. All right. So we'll do this first. But yeah, I really got the boxes down, well, for the most part. As you can see, No, it's not this one. This one came out okay. It's this one here, I think, because I have to load it in a special way in the printer. And so if I don't line it up right, the good thing is that it prints okay. The printer doesn't care. It has its own internal border, but it just doesn't care. So that shouldn't affect anything. It doesn't. But yeah. Uh, I also had to glue these two pieces of cardstock together to get the right thicknesses for the box, because if I don't, um, oh, I'm running out. I need to get another marker. Because if I don't glue the two, because my printer can't print more than thickness, so that it just doesn't like it at all. I tried, and it's like no. So I found a good solution: is glue the two together, and it actually. I use adhesive, so the adhesive actually works pretty good. It actually works really, really good. It's a really good adhesive too. It's from 3M, so I know that if I don't have the mask on, I know I'll get cancer. But 3M, besides 3M poisoning our whole entire environment and killing us, they make some really good adhesive. Like really good adhesive. It's not crunchy and it's really good. I don't like how that turns out. And this marker, let's try the other end. Let's see how that is. Maybe we can get that. I think this alcohol marker is finished for. Maybe. I think it's going to be, we're going to have to work hard on that one. All right, but good. No. I mean, I got some Sharpies that'll work. That's black, so that's not a big deal, but I can't, like, yeah, we're going to have to. This one's dead. I'm going to have to get another marker, which is unfortunate. But I got these Sharpies here for an emergency, so. Ooh, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. This one seems to be dried out too. All right, let's try this one. It's working. Cool. All right, we're good. The manual's still printing though, by the way. That's I figured since it's printing, we'll do this. I mean, it's better than just sitting around waiting. I found that when you're doing stuff like this, you got to do other projects, and like the box is already done, so. Yeah, make sure there's no dust or any particles on here, because that will show up when you fuse these two together. It will, and this normally this is pretty easy going. There we go. Ah, dang it. So yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be an issue. Maybe not. I think I got it. All right, cool. Did I put that night? Ah, here it is. We got to cut as close as we can to that. There we go. So now we got to cut the edges off. You can get the hell out of here. There we go. No. I really do enjoy this a lot. More than I thought it would. Sometimes I make mistakes. Yeah. No, not 100% on. There we go. And that little you can fix with we're gonna do the edges anyway. So all right. So far, Ys X has been really good. I really like it a lot. 8 so far is my favorite, but I haven't really gotten too far into Ys X or Nordics. So it might change, but so far 8's my favorite. I really like 8. Cool. Besides that one area, that's done. Hey Barry, how's it going? Missed it last week. I mean, I mean, not. I'm just saying, missed you last week. Thank you for showing up. No guilt trip or anything. I'm pinning the Ys Ys art book. Ys the Nordics art book, and it's doing its thing. So I decided to finish the Ys X book instead. I'm at the box for X or 9 because I got the box done. So here's the Nordics box I finished up. I think it turned out really well. So yeah, like the side. Back looks pretty good too. And those are the real system requirements, by the way. So, but yeah, I really liked how this box turned out. And then for the got the case and the CD cover. So it's almost done. I'm just doing the art book now. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, I haven't. I have a video on this, but I haven't made it yet. But you might like this one. I don't know if you've heard of Prim. This is probably by far my favorite box I've made to date. But Prim is a point and click adventure game, and it just released a couple days ago. So I made a box for it, and I feel like this is by far my best box I've ever done. It looks so good. I usually don't like to brag, but I really feel like this one came out really good. Like this one is, yeah. The funny thing is, it's black and white. But I guess, sometimes. Okay, that's done. All right. Are you still printing? You are still oh no. Something went wrong, I think. It did go wrong. Okay, look, so I'm printing and it's not printing right in the right pages. Oh, that means all that paper I spent, I have to cancel. Oh. Cancel. Oh, and this is expensive paper too. I should have paid attention. Oh. But that's going to be a big book. But we'll. Oh, that's expensive paper. And that really hits. Oh. See, it didn't print right. For some reason, it thought it was legal. Oh, this hurts so bad. And you know what? All right, we got enough pages in here. Let's go to the work computer. All right, let's see why. Let's see why. I have an idea what happened, and I didn't really see it until. I wonder why. Why were you not printing right? Could it be that I clicked the wrong paper size? Okay, so that's. Damn, man, that really sucks. Like, really expensive paper. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now, and it was my fault for being dumb for not clicking on the right thing. So I can only blame my stupidity. All right, US letter. I kind of want to go smaller. I like that size, but I want to make a hardcover for this. Oh, so Barry, you're gonna get to see me do a hardback today. Um, 35 is pretty good since this is filling most of the pages anyway. Okay, so on photo glossy paper on print. Oh well. Oh, that's pretty much as angry as I get. I'm usually not an angry person, not anymore anyway. Like so, I mean, I'm disappointed and it sucks, but it's not much I can do about it. So, I mean, it hurts a little bit that I wasted that much money. And honestly, that probably cost me like $3 to print, right? Not a big deal, but still, stuff adds up. But yeah, just as angry as I get nowadays. This is gonna look good too. This one's gonna. I'm gonna have to use the knife on this one because this one is gonna be difficult because it didn't print it right to the edge. All right. Let's sharpen this before we do anything. Oh yeah, I can understand. Like there's some paper like it's sometimes very sometimes it's settings. You really have to dial in your printer. Sometimes you can make paper that it's not meant for work, but you really have to like test print on a lot of things. Dial in those settings. And then there's sometimes printer just won't print on it. Like there's paper like I can't since I have to glue these paper together because if I use this thickness, which is two cardstock glued together, the printer absolutely refuses to print and gets jammed. And so yeah, I feel your pain on that. This I can use the yeah, you really do. I had to make different printer profiles to print the right colors for this printer. Like this printer is not supposed to be doing this or actually having the quality that it does, but after brute forcing it, I just keep telling it that I'll buy it a beer after it's done printing, and it usually works. Apparently, that's though you don't want to get your printer too drunk, then it starts doing some weird things. All right, let's just check this real quick. Yeah, okay, so that's the right printing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would just experiment. And sometimes sometimes it's the paper too. That see, it's a combination of printer and paper. Sometimes you'll have to like get paper that your printer will like. It's really weird. What kind of printer do you have? Oh, for the love of Pete, I meant to do it before I cut. Oh, well. We can still make it work. It's not a big deal. This part is not a big deal. It's just easier when you have it that way. Again, you don't want any dust particles on this, or hair, or anything. Ugh. You know, I have not had one box that gave me air bubbles, just one. And I tried so hard, I had to reprint the box, or that cover of it. But it was me being stupid. Yeah, it would just be being dumb, pretty much. There you are. All right, so we're gonna have to cut this off too. No, it's an HP Office Jet, so it's a inkjet. You should be able to. Well, you are being a dick, aren't you? What part of just cut the thing are you? Yeah, you being a dick. That's all there is to it. Sorry. This is why I cut it when it's. It should be able to. Yeah, you know what? You should be able to print it without any issue. Oh, I didn't cut this straight. Well, that you can fix that now. You should be able to print without any issue. You just gotta. Yeah, I just mess with the settings and paper type. I might have to replace this. Actually. All right, go. Yeah, I would just play with the. I would play with the paper type. Honestly, with the HP, I would try to get like HP photo paper. And if you already have the HP photo paper, I know it sucks, but you know these companies like to make sure that their products work with their products. Anyway, um, I would if try to get go like HP photo paper and then dial in the settings. I think you can get it to work. There shouldn't be a reason why it shouldn't. I'm still saving up for that one printer because I really want to do posters and bigger boxes and like correct boxes. Like instead of multi, but actually print one box and then just one fold. Oh, that would be so amazing. I gotta find someone else who's into printers too. You know what I mean? Or like stuff like this. Uh, when I start dating again, I'd be like, "Hey, you want to take a look at my printer?" Because obviously I can't drive for medical issues, so I don't have the car. I can't show off the car. All I can show off is my awesome printer, which I don't think is going to go over well. So I have to find someone's into that. Is it still printing? Yeah, it's still printing. All we extra time. Actually, it's always good, like for dating stuff. It's always good just to find someone who's you're compatible with, not for like monetary gain or anything like that. I find those type of relationships never work out. You gotta really find someone that you click with. That's more of the battle. Hey there, Blackbird. Good to see you. Ah, for the love of. All right, let's get this one out of the way first. Is this thick enough for that? Exactly. Exactly, Barry. Funny thing is that like I said, I'm a computer network engineer and computer architect engineer. Pretty much, I do all that stuff. I do a lot of programming and a lot of stuff on the side too for my job. So when I talk about programming, and everyone just thinks I don't know what I'm talking about because this is usually on my Twitter. I just post stuff like this, and so they automatically assume that I don't know what I'm talking about. They try to argue with me. Yeah, I don't like to argue because I found on the internet you just don't argue with people because they already set their mind on right. There is no way. Like if you want to argue with someone on the internet, it's like you're purposely wanting just to argue for hours on end where no one wins. When someone tries to argue with you, you're like, okay, I'm done. You can just walk away. It is no point. There is no point in arguing with somebody on the internet. They already made up their mind. There is no way you're going to win. It's not like back in the old days where you had a civil discussion and you can maybe learn from each other. That's gone of the way of the dinosaur. Exactly. And I am open to learning from people. I mean, I feel like that's how you learn in life, right? I mean, if you're just stuck into one thinking and just you don't learn and you don't evolve as a person. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, you go to school, you don't go to university, right? And you don't pay the teacher or you don't pay the university to argue with the professor to say they're wrong. And then sometimes if the professor is good enough and you have sometimes students can have some really good ideas and it's good for the professor to listen to that too. So I really like how that's going to look. Yeah, that's why I'll never talk about politics or anything controversial on this channel, because you know what? I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk about games and other stuff. We're here to have fun. I'm pretty sure we had enough of that, in real life and dealing with other people. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that here. And I am okay with that. And also, I am really happy for my Discord server. I made the no porn rule, and I am so happy I did that. Look, I have no problem with people, I mean, you're not, okay, I'm a guy, and usually I look at it. But I figured on a Discord server, there's a bunch of people there, probably some different ages, and, I just didn't want to do that. I am so glad that I banned that. After looking at other people's Discord servers and the stuff they post in their not safe for work channel, I'm like, yep, that just makes me realize that I made the right call. Plus, it's a good environment for everybody, so I'd rather that. But yeah, after looking at some other Discord channels, I think it was a programming channel. It had I was like, wait a minute, why is this on a programming channel or server? Yeah. Is it still printing? It's still printing. Barry, it's still printing that book, by the way. Okay, so for the hardback book, this is what we're going to be using. I'm seeing if I'll have some, but we're using this kind of board. This is designed for hardback and other things, but this is with the like, look how thick that thing is. But yeah, this is pretty much this is the board you use for the hardback, and so we're going to be using that for the hardback. And I've learned a lot from my other hardback books, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get this one down right. I even purchased, bookbinding tape. Look at that. I am ready for this. Oh, it's set to the most detailed setting? Do you know what paper you're using? Oh, it's done. All right, let's get back to that then. Let's put this aside for now. The stream is called Ys X, so we'll put that on hold. We'll put this here. And the 2 boxes. So this will be 8. I'm doing 9 and 10. So I'll have 8, 9, and 10 boxes. All right. So, that's what I was going to figure out. Hold on. I'd actually need that box back. Will it be small enough? No, unfortunately not. Oh, well. Okay. So let's clean this up. need a clean workspace, especially with working with this. This is gonna this I have like this is gonna be interesting. I'm actually really excited to see how this is gonna turn out. Is this big enough though? It is. I just don't. Okay, perfect. Because we need a little lip, obviously, when you do books. Like, we'll just do this book here. This is my Breath of the Wild book. And as you can see, there's a right here, because you have to space out the back in here. I already figured that out the hard way last time. I didn't put enough spacing in there, but I figured it out. But there's also a little lip here for the hardback, and that's what we need to do. So that's what we need to do. First things first, though. You know what time it is? I'll tell you what time it is. It's time to bring out Big Bertha. All right, big boy. Oh, I forget how heavy this thing is. My paper cutter. Actually, I'm thinking. Okay, so there's a thing I want to do. I want to leave a little white space because when you bind it together, when you open the book, and this is also something I learned, is that because when it binds it together, you got that seam, right? It obviously doesn't open all the way, but you want that little seam there. So I want enough of the white where it's going to be glued, but enough so when it opens the book, you get, most of the pages. It's things you learn. So I got to figure out how much I want of that. I'm thinking we're going to have to cut off a little bit. I'm going to say we'll cut off a 1/4 inch first. All right, so this paper is 8.5. So we'll do 8 1/4. There it is. This is the second most expensive thing I've bought for this project. And it's worth it. Like, I love this thing. It's just been rock solid ever since. I mean, there's not much to go wrong with it, right? It's just arm and arm. It needs to go back a little bit. This is going to be a thin hardback, though. But it's going to be worth it, I think. I mean, it's an art book, and I feel like I don't really want a hardback. So, yeah, let's... I could have made it a booklet, but F that. The one thing I love about this printer is it has so many safety features. Like, you would have to go out of your way to cut your fingers off. And I know and I know it'd probably make for a good stream. It'll get views, but you know what? I just don't feel like cutting my fingers off today or any other time. So sorry, guys. I mean, if he came here to the stream to cut off my fingers, I mean, there's a good chance eventually it might happen, but not on purpose. All right, so we cut off 1/4 inch. And if we glue that, it holds that much. So how does it look like when you open the book? Oh, we just need a little more. How much? Let's go with keep them leaves. Actually, yeah, what did you say, Blackbird? Oh, Coliseum food? Oh, that sounds nice. All right. I'm just trying to, sorry, I'm concentrating. Sometimes it's hard to, because I want to make sure this is perfect. So I have to make sure everything's lined up. Double check. All right. Oh, I got this week off. Yeah, Sunday. So I got this week off. I might be doing some more streams this week. Oh, vacation, finally. I think that's the sweet spot right there. Yep, that is the sweet spot. Cool. So we got that. We're not done with this yet, though. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know how I'm going to go about this. I got to think about it for a second. Okay, yeah, because I decided that this is going to be it. All right, so the first page and the last page you need to take off because we're going to glue that to the top anyway. Yeah, that goes to the back. All right, so we'll leave that over here for now. So what I want to do. Oh, good thing I didn't throw that away. It doesn't matter, but I just need to cut a slim to bind it, the front and the back together and wrap it around. That way I can use the glue to glue it together and binding that together. And then we'll use the reason why I printed this up so that when we print because I'm redoing the cover anyway, but I just wanted a reference. And so I will glue this first page to the hardback. and then it'll open up like this. That's exactly how I want it. That's how I formatted it. So we need the first page and the back page to be binded together. And that's why we bring out Wimpy paper cutter. So I'm thinking that much. So what we'll do, it doesn't matter if how much it's overlapped or not. Oh, I do. Really? I do. All right, we'll glue this, figure out how much we need to wrap it over, and then we'll be fine. All right, so yeah, we'll glue that. It shouldn't be that thick. Yeah, okay. Oh, I even got, okay. All right, so what we'll do is purple glue stick time. How you doing, Blackbird? You two, actually both. How are you both doing? All right, so we want to make sure this is right. So I don't want to get glue on this. What we want to do is we want to, I mean, it's going to be good enough, I think. I think we did a little too much, but we should be okay. I'll make sure this is dry. If not, we can just print the first page over again, which is great. Everything okay? I'm pretty sure this is the last page, isn't it? It is. All right, so we'll put that over here. Okay, so this also doubles up as a nice way of getting things done. Oh, we do need that to be cut right, though. We can fix that, though. That's not a big deal. All right. All right. So in order to protect this, all right, I say I'm using this like wax type of paper here. So what we can do is, now that we're ready for that, actually, I just need slim slips. Have any slim? We do. because we want to make sure that the paper lines up, right? So I don't. For the most part, it is. I'm really not worried about the cover too much. I mean, a little bit, but not. I have a little giveaway. All right. So we want to make sure that this is all. All right. So now we can glue this, right? Without worrying about getting the bottom pages. And then we can put the back on. And then we can glue it with the, no. And then we can glue it with the, and then we can use the bookbinder. Nice. That came out perfect. For the most part. I'm going to let it dry a little bit before we peel that wax off. Nice. All right. Time to get out the bookbinding machine. You know, I used to do this stuff by hand. At least I learned how to do it by hand. But I hated it so much that I found out that there's a machine that does it. And I found out libraries use this machine, which is interesting. I think I was looking for like bookbinding machine, right? And then I came into a librarian subreddit, and they're like talking about how they use this machine to fix bookbindings for books. And then I did some more research and I found out people use this to bind books anyway. And I was like, okay, I got it. If a librarian using it to repair books, then it's got to be good. And it is. It's been great. Because I have a feeling that, you know, if a library uses it to fix books, then it should be good enough for me. All right, let's get rid of the printer this time. I don't want to unplug the laptop. Yeah, so interesting. In order to get this is a webcam I bought for this, just so I can have it done. And so I have it connected to a laptop. It's my M1 I upgraded. So all that M1 MacBook is doing is streaming this to my main streaming computer. So I didn't want to have to run wires or anything. So it's completely remote and it works really, really well. Like it works flawless. And then the fact I have control makes it even nicer. The thing is now we got to wait for this to warm up. But I'm having a good time today. I feel like it's just because it's on vacation, right? And I have nothing to worry about. Like no work. Ugh. And then like last week, not last week, the week before, someone got fired because they're an idiot. And so they got fired. I had to do so that last week I had to cover for them and do my work on top of it. And then I had to do double duty. That's why I didn't stream at all last week, because I had to get ready for my vacation. So not only did I have to get their work done and my work done, but I had to get anything that was due next week done. So I was working like 12, 14 hours a day. So I was like, oh. So I got all that done. And then I got vacation coming and I have nothing to worry about. I think this is going to be a little too thick for, and I think this is a lot overkill for this type of book. Okay, this is the normal strips I have. That's way too thick. So we're going to have to cut that in half. Unless I have strips already. No. Well, maybe. This one's pretty much done. I just got to cut the rest of it off in half. And I think I got a couple slivers that'll make up for the difference. Yeah. Cool. You know what? While this is warming up, we'll just set this aside and we'll get that. Oh, and as soon as I move it, it's like, oh, it's done. Of course you did. I swear to God, Blackbird, if I know I'm inland, so if there's a hurricane appearing here, there's something really, really wrong. I mean, a tornado maybe, but yeah. All right, so we need to get these pages out. Perfect. Didn't glue it all to the inner books. And this is why wax paper is awesome. And this is a wax paper from the labels I was using, but it, I didn't have to buy it. I could just use these. I saved these strips, some of them, and use them. I mean, why buy something twice when you can just reuse stuff, right? But yeah, I'm excited. I am probably going to have a few drinking streams after last week. Holy crap. Man. I think we can just get away with this. Yeah, okay. So what we need to do, we'll let this dry a little more, is that we need to... all right. Big Bertha's going to have to go away. All right. Oh. And just so you know, that's 100 pounds. So I'm not a bodybuilder or anything, but I'm not weak either. I'm just saying that thing's heavy and bulky. All right, so we want that. We want half of that. I try to do a lot. I mean, I do care about the government. I don't know why I say. I mean, I do care about the government being healthy, but I do care about the environment. And I try to do what I can, but I'm not a preachy type. You know what I mean? Like I do what I can, and I recycle all this stuff, but I'm not going to tell anyone who doesn't recycle that they're, evil. But I try to. Also, it saves me money in the long run because that wax paper, like getting that type, is kind of expensive. When I can already get it for just by itself. All right. I loved how when I first got this mat that I was so careful I didn't want to like damage it at all. Now it has so many scars. I think when you get something new, you always try to like, oh, it's so new, it looks great. So you try not to damage it. But it's designed to be cut on and to be shattered, right? But it's just the human thing. Like it's new. You want to keep it looking new as long as you can. Almost there. Cool. Yep, that's the strip we want. Everything is up in price. Ugh. Oh, Barry. So I made this box here. I mean, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter or not, but so I posted this on Twitter. This is the Old Skies box I made. It's for a game that didn't come out yet, but I love Logic iGames. Makes a lot of great point and click adventure games, so I know I'll like this one. Like, I just know because all the games I played so far are phenomenal. They're great point and click games. So I made this, and the creator, the dev who worked on this game, is working on this game, says, I want that box. So he has, and he posted it on Twitter. So I sent it to him. He was really happy about this box. I was like really happy. I was like really, really happy that they wanted it. It's like, oh, that is so cool. Oh, and Blackbird, you'll like this. So, it still needs to dry a little bit. So we'll put this aside. But I'm sending this to Infidelity. He makes the NES ports, SNES to NES ports. So I did all the boxes for that. So I printed and I designed. Well, yeah, I pretty much designed and printed all these SNES boxes. So these are the SNES ports, NES to NES ports. So Mario Brothers, Mega Man 3. There's Mega Man 2. It's like all the games that he ported from the SNES to the NES. I made a box, and he liked it and asked me to send him this whole box. So I printed out, even made sure there's covers. I mean, you can't even tell. Like, I gotten really good at making these SNES boxes. Like, you can't even tell that these are not the original. And it's something, trust me, it took me a long time to get this right. But here's my favorite one. It's DuckTales. So the cool thing, though, is that he is making these the official box art for like all the games that he made. That he's zipping them up, so when you download the game from him, it includes that box art. Like, I guess my work is getting noticed, and it's getting some places. So it is. And the cool thing is that this is fun for me. I would like to do like a Kickstarter. I would never want to mass produce unless I hired some people to do it, right? Um, uh, but I wouldn't mind doing like a Kickstarter for some indie devs, design the box and make like, 25 ish, max 50, but 25 would be the sweet spot, and give me like, 4 or 5 months and then have them send out to people. That would be awesome. Oh, perfect. All right, so this is where we're going to have to fix that mistake. And this is not going to be fun. Oh, for those people, I did it for free, right? It was something. It's just something. Instead of, them claiming, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's, a violation of copy, blah, 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 blah. That's a different thing because I took something that was already made and I made it. And to the creator themselves, I just do it for free. And, that's okay. But yeah, for like the Kickstarter stuff, I would be charging for. There is no way I would not be charging for that. Cool. But no, it's cool that creators see. This is not going to go as well as I hoped. I need to cut that. Doesn't matter. That's just the inside. I need to go thinner. I'm thinking that something like this. Really wish I had something thinner. I'm gonna have to see if I can get this to work. Sleepy time music. It's probably like some like village music. I haven't heard this in the game yet. It should be better. Well, that is really thin. It's fine. We're gonna make it a book anyway. It's just okay. So the problem is, I don't think this is gonna be thick enough for a hardback, as much as I want it to be. It's just really thin. And I really want it to be a hardback, but I don't know if I can. I'm thinking. So they say. Oh, I really, really want this to be. You know what? It's only. Okay, this is going to be difficult, but I think we can get it done. It's going to be an interesting thing. We're going to try to go for one. I mean, I can reprint this and make it a soft cover. It's not a big deal. I don't have to oh, yeah, no, I could reprint it. All right, let's do it. You know what? They said life isn't easy. It definitely is not. Did it shut off? It did. It realized, for the love of Pete. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We can't do a spine. Okay, so it's going to have to be a weird combination of hybrid of a spine. And I think I know how I can get it to work. We're gonna have to cut out the pieces, which is fine. I think we can get it to work. It's gonna be because I can't do a spine because it's too thin. I mean, it would be pointless. So we're gonna have to do this the weird way, or maybe not. Could use the thickness. Well, okay, we'll figure it out. Barry, Blackbird is the king of dad jokes. Sometimes it makes me facepalm so hard sometimes. And we have to wait for this to. I love how people, like, if people just come into the stream, they're like, what is this doing, guy? All I'm seeing is a machine. He's not working on the box. It's part of it. Trust me. And sometimes, live stream, like, I cut this out. Like, I don't, like, when I put the videos together, I don't put, like, hey, let's just watch this heat up. It's like watching paint dry. The power of editing. At least this stream shows how much work goes into this stuff. Because when you watch, like, the stuff, I usually speed it up, like 400%. And it really takes off like hours. I love how it just takes hours and hours of work and condenses it into like 2 minutes. And you're like, oh. I'm hoping people realize that it's sped up. I mean, they know it's sped up, but like how much work has been, shortened in. Yeah, we're definitely using this bookbinding tape. I can't wait. And we're also going to be using, oh, where did I put it? I think it's, so what we're going to do, here it is. So when we're done with that, we're going to be using this. This is a leather type. We're going to have to cut that off, but this is like a leather type. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't gotten the tools yet. I'm working on it. I'm figuring it out. That's my next step in the hardbacks. But this is like a leather type vinyl. And this is what we're going to wrap the book in. So this will be the hardback for the book. And then we're going to use, how they have those paper dust covers. So we'll design the paper dust cover to go on top of it. So cool. So it'll actually have like a really, really nice feeling hardback. Oh, it's ready, finally. Oh, this is not gonna, I don't think it, All right, so we cannot move this. Done. Now we gotta wait. But you really should see how much paper I have. It's ridiculous. I have cardstock, glossy cardstock, glossy paper, regular paper, glossy cardstock for legal, and then I got glossy paper, legal paper, and 3 different types of cardstock. It's amazing how much I have. And before I started this, I thought, paper's just paper. I mean, I understood photo paper, right? But I didn't realize there was more to that. And I have a feeling I can even learn even more. It's a rabbit hole, that's for sure. Oh, and then I got 2 different types of chipboard. You do. Well, it's like a lot of different things. Like the boxes have a different type of paper. Uh, like the SNES boxes use a different type of cardstock than the boxes I make. So I have those. Like it's all different. Are you ready? Come on. Did it beep? I didn't hear it. I have a headset on, so. I think it did beep. There he goes. I know it's hot and I'm dumb for doing this, but I need to have that flattened. All right, so now you let it dry. It's very hot. I got a lot of that cardstock. All right, so what we're going to have to do is we'll get this done here in a second. Is that we're going to have to measure this. Actually, we're going to have to cut this once this is done drying, right? Because this is the final step for the inside. We'll have to cut this down, make sure it's done, and then we can do the measurement of the hard, which is going to be fun. I don't know if this is going to turn out, so you might actually see something I might not be able to fix, which is going to be embarrassing. All right. Unplug this. And I'll put this on the chair. So it's, I just feel like putting it on the floor is a bad idea. All right. So we need to cut all this off. So you know what that means. Yep. I need that. So we'll put that there. Okay, it's not level. Why? Oh, it's the scissors here. We'll hang those back up. We'll see how this looks first. Nice, Blackbird. Nope, I need to go a little more. You know, it's really a pain in the butt is those fine wire, like those thin strips of paper. All right, that's good. Just a hair. It just needs to come out a little bit. How much can I go? Because I need to do a little, because you see the little white here on one side. Because when it does double-sided printer, but I figured in for that, so I have a little bit to cut. But yeah. Got to get it right, though. What bleed is for. I think that was a little too much. But I added a lot of bleed, though, so we're going to be okay. Yeah. Perfect. All right, we're fine. And here, taking off too little is better than not taking off enough. Yeah, okay, so we got about a 1/4 inch to go. Sometimes I like mechanical things, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I know there's you can buy some of these machines automatically, like, do it. They're obviously a little more expensive, but I don't know. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I love technology, but sometimes there's something about mechanical stuff that's really cool. Just a little more. See, that page number is where we want, and that's perfect. Cool. So now we just need this. It doesn't matter in the front because the front was designed, just made just to be glued anyway. Remember that. That was all the purpose of that. So even though this doesn't look right, that's fine. But it looks like another 1/4 inch. That should be it right there. Perfect all around. So the inside is perfect. So now this is done. Again, front doesn't matter. It's the inside that matters. Nope. Just a tad more. Okay, now it's perfect. All right, we're done with this machine. So just clean this out. No, I said out. All right, come on, bud. All right, you go back down here. Oh, all right. So now we're done. So now we need to figure out how big we need to make this thing, which isn't going to be very big. So what we want to do, right? So we want a lip. So I think what we want to do, hold on, I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking we want to do is put it out like that much. So we need to measure that much. Since we're in America, we use inches because we're idiots and didn't gun metric yet. I think it's the scientist in me. So I think we can go 7.5 is what we want to do. Okay. So we'll do 7.5 front and back. Oh, that is awesome, Barry. Cool. I wonder if Pika's around. I should hit her up. She likes these streams a lot. She was here last week. I'll hit her up in a second. Let's do that right now. Oh. Plus, it gives me time to sit down for a bit. God. Oh, it feels so nice to sit. Okay. All right, cool. Now we're back up. All right, so what I'm thinking is I could use the thickness of this board and the back of the board, right? That'll give it some thick. We could probably make a binding out of that. And it might be enough to be good for a spine. Maybe. If not, we're going to have to like, I'm going to have to figure something out. You know what I should have done is made it smaller. No, would it have been? No. It would have made it. No, would it have? No, it would have made it smaller. Never mind. Okay. This is actually thicker. right, what do I want? I'm looking for something. Ah, I hung it back up where it belongs. Go figure. The time I put something back where it's supposed to be, I can't find it. This is gonna have to be like a 2-cut or 3-cut actually. Thick stuff. I really do enjoy these streams though. It's, I don't know, relaxing to me. All right, so we got this is good. So what we're gonna have to do now is do the other one, and then we'll measure, and we might be able to get a bind out of it. Yeah, it's those things on the printer. It's always the 7.5. Whoops. See, look, I even drew a line so I could put my finger there, so when I cut it, I can cut it. It's, preemptive cutting my finger off. You don't want that. I could just measure, line those dots up and just cut, but you never know if like the ruler is going to slip or, you know, just best to measure it out. It takes a few seconds to make sure that you have it right. All right, so all right, this one we're going to have to nine and a half is what we want. Not 100% on that, but we can double check. If not, it's a little over, which is fine. Hey, 9.5. I did. This is some thick stuff. All right, so let's see. Do we have enough? Oh wow, that is the my math was correct. Holy crap! I mean, there's always, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes. A lot of times. Oh, are you interested in playing Ys X or 10 Nordics? Either of you, Barry or Blackbird? Oh wow, it was a first cut. Okay, so what we want to do now. We want. Okay, it will be barely just thick enough to do the spine. All right, so third of an inch. Wait a minute. Ugh. It looks really good. I'll be streaming. I'm going to be streaming Prim this week because it's Halloween and it's a really good Halloween game. Yeah, it's a third. Okay. This is going to have to be a delicate cut, so we really got to make sure. Look, we'll use this end here. So yeah, this spine is going to be really, it has to be perfect because it's not going to fold right. So you really got to make sure. That looks right. Okay. So I am not sure how we're going to cut this easy. Oof. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm an idiot. Let's do it this way. Yeah, this one's going to be cut twice. damn it. All right, we're going to have to use the... There it is. All right, we're going to have to use this other ruler here. Where's... Yeah, here it is. Not 100% straight, so we have to make it 100% straight. And I feel like this is going to have to be really sharp. This is going to be a pain in the ass to cut. Yep. Should have done it right the first time. At least it was, you know, easy to fix. Cool. Hey, Dragon. I'm making a hardback of this. Already got the... Oh, but this is just so I glue this to the page, so it's just a temporary page. But yeah, I got the book already. This comes with the deluxe edition. This is the real art book. How's X? Ah, fair enough. All right, so what we want to do here is measure how much gap we want to have in. And this is where we'll use the, so even got the lip going. Right, so we want how much? A third. Interesting. It makes sense. Okay. So this is where things are going to get interesting. Well, a non-cut edge on the outside. So So this is where things are going to get interesting. We want this. I'm hoping that the book binding. Oh, perfect. I even got bookbinding tape. All right, so what we want to do. Actually, let's cut this in half because this is actually a third, but we cut it off. This is going to actually help us out. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. This. We can cut it off later. But really like this bookbinding tape. Cut it off later. Trim it. I just want. There we go. Actually, you know what? What we want to do is remove these now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I forgot to remove them after, and now I'm paying for it. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be okay. Well, sort of. Oh, look at that. It's so yeah, it's actually gonna have that book feel. Oh, perfect. This time it's actually perfect. Like you can see like where that book thing is gonna happen. All right, where's the roll? Here it is. Is this enough? Nope. Sadly, we're gonna have to cut this off. I mean, we can use this for something else. So it's not a big deal. We're not wasting this. I mean, I can use this for another project. But in order to get to bind, this hardback to this. So yes, it's actually turning out. I was hoping for an epic fail, to be honest with you. Apparently, that's not going to happen. All right. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut all the way back here. Always keep rubbing alcohol. Trust me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. it slipped. So, okay, cool. Done. Oh, nice, dragon. All right, so we're gonna need something heavy to put here. Actually, let's use this big book here. All right, hold on. Yeah, working with rolls suck. Okay, cool. So now what we want to do is it might be, I might have to get some more roll. Okay, you can go here for now. May have to clean off more of the desk. Unfortunately, so we have to get enough. Oh, we might. Yeah, actually, this will work fine. Because we just want a little lip to put over, right? How much did I cover that up? Okay, so try to get as little of that as possible. Yeah, that'll happen. All right, so we want to fold that in. Want to make sure it's even on all sides because it's not going to look right if. Is this not cut right? Well, we can measure that out. We'll leave a little extra here and we'll work on the end on that. So what? I think this is going to turn out just okay. I think this is going to turn out okay. All right, we'll cut there. Cool. We can put this away. All right, so how much do we have to cut? Really hate working with rolling. Actually, I think we can leave it like that. Maybe. No, we're gonna have to cut a little bit. All right, which is okay. I wonder if we can do an anti-roll on this. I don't think so, but we're almost done with the book. I mean, yeah, almost. This thing is just not working with me. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, fair enough. All right. So what I want to do though, because this is also a measuring. Cut off that much. All right. So I'm thinking, all right, this should be good enough. That bookbinding tape was such a good idea. I'm gonna have to do another one inside though, but I'm actually surprised this is going to be working out just fine. No, actually, we don't want that. Yeah, okay, no, that's better. Okay. Oof. So this is the fun part. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right. So what you want to do is just fold just back just a little bit. Like that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, sorry. And it's a Sir Randall stream. There was bound to be cussing. Especially with this. I mean, come on. Okay, so we got that now. So now what we want to do is we want to make sure to put that down because we want that to glue with that part. So it makes a seam. Now we can line this up. Oh, this is going to look really good. if this paper, if this vinyl is going to work with me. And it's really sticky. Like, there is no second chances on this vinyl wrap. You could use it to wax yourself if you were, you know, if you ever wanted to do something like that. So once I lay this down, like, I got to be sure that's what I want, and I do. And that's just enough to be on the inside. We'll have to worry about the outside later. We'll have to cut, but all right. I am so excited for this. This is going to take a little bit, though. Because you want to make sure that this is done right. Especially when in the creases. I want those creases there. So I want to make sure that those just work with me for a little bit, right? All right. All right. Vinyl paper. There you go. See? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can make an AI program for, you know, and have like a 30-second delay and have the program listen to AI listen to it and automatically bleep it. You know, like how the real sensors work on TV, like live TV. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my god, that looks so good. Especially with the binding right here. And then when I learn how to stamp this, I will. And then, you know, I can put like gold leaf and stuff on it. But for now, it's fine. I can probably stamp it later when I figure it out. It's not a big deal. Oh, wow. Look at that. So now we have to figure out how to do the sides. Of course, this stray paper would be finding the way in there. All right, so we're going to have to figure out how to do the sides. I should have done that later, but we can fix it. Not a big deal. Where is the knife, though? I mean, look at that, though. I mean, we'll have to do some little more folding, but that's what it's going to look like right there. Oh, as it grabs everything. I'm excited. This is actually coming out. I'm actually happy. It's turning out better than I thought it would be. Oh, there it is. I'll put this back, though. I don't need it anymore. All right, so yeah, this we're gonna have to do it the sad way, unfortunately. Next time. This is not going to be 100% perfect, but it'll be good enough. I mean, really good enough. Like, most people won't notice it. I will, though. But that just, you know, learning experience. Oh, this is gonna look so good. Okay, so that corner is gonna be fine for the most part. But we want a better corner. Oh, it's off a little bit. Can we fix it? Maybe. I didn't cut straight, but that's fine. It's before we did it. All right, so I want cutting this stuff in the afterward is just awful. Ugh. Well, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I'm trying to get rid of this. It just keeps sticking to my hands every time I try to throw it away. There we go. Had a little too much, but oh well. No, it matches that side. All right. So all right, let's fold this top down. Kind of want to make it. Nah, it's fine. I do want to cut it. Actually, never mind. I cut the wrong way too. Again, we can fix it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I want to go this way. Yeah. Cool. All right. And this you have to be a little at a time too. Ah, so I screwed that up. But we can fix that up with some patching, which is okay. Yeah, we'll do that later. Okay. We are almost done with the cover though. God, this stuff is so thick and thick. Ugh. I cut that a little too short. Should have left it. But it's going to be covered up though. You know what? I'm just going to go with that. It seems like the easiest, simplest way to do this. Can't do the fancy cut. We can just make this work. All right, cool. And I will have to make. All right. So I'm trying to get that crease in. Oh, look at that. That is a book. I mean, besides the inner side, which I need to work on, but the outside I got perfect. Yeah, it's gonna, okay. So now, this is gonna be the easy part, for the most part. Oh, this is gonna turn out so good. I am so happy. All right, I think that's the end of, I don't have no idea if I wanna glue this. I should use the contact spray. All right, I have to go downstairs though because it's ventilated and I don't have a camera set up there. But I think I want to use the contact spray on this because then, yeah. Fortunately, you're not going to see me glue this part, but I'll be right back. Oh, I didn't connect to the network drive, but I'll be right back. All right, it'll be just a few seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the contact spray for this. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this in the future. Oh no, I want, let's do Ys X soundtrack. Oh. All right. So I'm gonna leave you some music with final 8. Actually, I think you might be able to come with me. I can at least be able to talk to you. Oh, and I forgot to connect to my network drive. So I might be able to contact you or talk to you what I'm doing. But it'll only take a second. I won't be down there for more than a couple minutes. Contact spray is quick, easy. And that sucks that you guys can't see that. But it's going to be the best to do because it'll actually work better. Go connect to server. Boom, that should come up. There it goes. All right. Yeah, you're coming with me. So at least you won't be able to see it. Ah, crap. There we go. All right, yeah, I'll be right back. All right, we're going now. Because I know this head. Well, it goes down mostly. It might cut in and out, but at least you'll be able to hear me. But we're all right. It's going. All right. It's gonna suck. All right, but yeah, we're almost done. Oh, okay. We're on. Did not play. Couldn't reconnect. Oh, okay. So, all right. It wasn't okay. It cut off. All right. So we're done. I glued it. I'll show it to you in a second. Well, this thing is just being, man, YouTube is being a pain in the ass. There we go. Okay, cool. So, main. Is it working? All right, so it's book's done. So you got the lip here, and has the lip. Oh, there it goes. I have to do some fixing. Yeah, it does need to be fixed a little bit. Ah. Yeah, it just needs a little bit more because what happens is it needs to open like this, right? A little too much. Most part, it's done. Yeah, I just need to fix a few things real quick. But yeah, it's the folding, and I need to reglue some things here. I think I know what I need to do better. Yeah. It's almost perfect. And I've learned so much from doing this that I think we'll be good. I need that. This will work fine. Yeah, I really need to crease this. One page rip, but it was the back, and I can fix that easy. So that's not a big deal. Really need to make this impression so it folds easy, right? Oh, there it goes. Now it's functioning like a book again. I left a little too much lip, but it's all right. I'm not worried about it. At least I can see the whole art, though. There we go. So all we need. All we need now is I have to do a little prayer work on that. I think I'm gonna do that off stream. I'll show it off in the video, but yeah, see now it's folding like it's supposed to. Yeah, it's fixed now. So the book is done. I might have to read. Man, I really wish I didn't put too much lip in there. Last time I did it was fine, but this is the first hard book using that technique. So unfortunately, I'd rather have that than, cut off art though. Almost perfect. Oh, I'm really happy how this turned out. I got the book binding right. I'm almost perfect at this hardback stuff. Almost. There's a couple things I need to learn, but for the most part. So I have to do now. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 3. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to design the slipcover over it, the dust cover, and that'll be done. And a few repairing stuff, but other than that, that came out so good. It could do better. I could definitely do better, but for what it is, it came out really good. We set out to what we want to do. We did the art book. I have to figure something out. Like, I need to glue that back in so that when it opens up, it just stays there. But we're good. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.